biggest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free.
Manipulation, say it's not so. This is Janice Arnold-Jones, and I am honored to be sitting in for Adam Kokesh on Adam versus the Nan. This is AM 1550 KIVA, more positive talk radio, and we're going to go immediately to Don. Hey, Don, this is Janice. Thanks for calling. Don, are you there? I would say we seem to be stuck for just a second. We're trying to get Don from Albuquerque, and we're going to... Okay, got it. One more time. Don? Don? Can't get it. Try the next line. It's ringing on the second line. Well, and we are going to get the technical difficulties worked out. Line one, here we go. Don? Don? Don.
No, this is not Don. This is a new caller.
This is a new caller. We seem to have lost Don. New caller, do tell me your name. This is Janice.
My name is Paul.
Hi, Paul. How are you doing? Thank you so much for calling. You know, I don't look much like Adam, but I sure have a tremendous amount of respect for him. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, you can change it to Adam and the Woman tonight.
Okay.
What's on my mind is this political stuff. You know, it really is frustrating every year when you see all the negative ads that come out, and then all of a sudden, while they send you all of the things in the mail, and they're calling you for your opinion, but why don't they tell us what they can do and how they're going to fix all of the things that they say they want to do?
Paul, I just fell in love with you. How? That is probably the most important question that any voter can ask a candidate is, how do you plan to do that?
Just tell us what your plans are. Tell us what you think you can do and how you're going to do it.
You know, and you know what? I probably would cut a candidate a whole bunch of slack if they said, this is how I think I'm going to do it. And they got there and they said, you know, it really didn't work that way. I just want to know how you think. Yeah, I would be so happy with that. Would you?
Right. And don't tell me, well, this one did that wrong, they did that wrong. Who cares? I don't care what somebody did in the past. Let's live in the present. Tell us what you plan to do and how you're going to do it. It's simple.
Absolutely. So now, Paul,
they have they raise all these millions of dollars to do this, and then they tell us nothing. they debate slinging mud at each other, and it's just like, it's so frustrating. It's like, throw them all out. Let's start with somebody who doesn't even know anything. Absolutely.
Now, Paul, are you calling from New Mexico?
Yes, ma'am. I'm in Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque. So let me ask you a question here. It is very clear to me that if we as the voters don't speak up, this just isn't going to change. So what would you like to hear? And either pick the congressional race or the gubernatorial race, either one. What would you like to hear? What details would you like to hear from them?
Well, they keep saying that education is this and education is that. Well, okay, I agree. Education is terrible out here. We need to change things, and we need to limit what government is in the education thing. Government keeps throwing regulations at these all of our schools, and they keep throwing more paperwork for them. So what they do is they hire more high-priced administrators to feed back paperwork to the government. And what does it do?
Well, I'm saying, so far we're not getting any results, and with 63% of our budget going to education, I actually expect a whole lot of a different outcome, and yet they are, as an entity, and I'll just tell you, since I was in the legislature, the attitude towards parents who homeschool, who have taken the ultimate step, is to treat them almost like criminals.
Yeah, and that's terrible.
It is. It is.
They're taking